I was sipping coffee on my lake cabin porch when Karen stormed up, claiming I was trespassing. Minutes later, she had 911 on the line, but what she didn't know? I didn't just own the cabin. I owned the entire county she was standing in. It was a calm Saturday morning at my lake cabin. I had just poured my coffee when I saw a white SUV pull up. Out stepped a woman in oversized sunglasses, marching toward my porch like she owned the place. Without even introducing herself, she barked, "You can't be here! This cabin is on HOA property and I'm calling the police." I stayed seated, sipping my coffee, and calmly said, "Actually, this cabin is on my land. I've been coming here for years." Her eyes narrowed. She pointed toward the lake and shouted that the HOA rules didn't allow outsiders to stay overnight. I told her there were no HOA rules here, but she didn't listen. She pulled out her phone and dialed 911, telling them a trespasser was refusing to leave. I knew this was about to get interesting. 15 minutes later, 2 sheriff's deputies arrived. Karen rushed toward them, waving her hands and yelling, "That's him! He's trespassing on HOA land!" One deputy approached me politely and asked for my side of the story. I handed him my property deed and smiled. "Officer, this isn't just my land. I own the entire shoreline for 2 miles in each direction." The deputy raised his eyebrows, glancing at the paperwork. He walked back to Karen and quietly explained that I wasn't breaking any law. But Karen wasn't ready to give up. She insisted the HOA owned the lake, the beach, and everything around it. The deputy asked her one simple question. "Ma'am, do you have proof?" She froze, then mumbled something about HOA bylaws. That's when I knew she was running out of ammunition. Karen still wouldn't leave. She demanded the deputies escort me out anyway, claiming she felt unsafe. The second deputy, clearly losing patience, explained that not only was I allowed to be here, I technically had authority over the area she was standing on. Karen's jaw dropped when I mentioned the final detail. "This isn't just my property. I legally own all unincorporated land in this county, including your so-called HOA's lake access." Her voice cracked as she stammered, "That can't be true." The deputy pulled out a county map from his cruiser and showed her. It was very true. She turned red, muttered something under her breath, and stormed off toward her SUV. As she sped away, the deputies chuckled, wishing me a good day. I sat back down on my porch, took another sip of coffee, and enjoyed the silence, knowing the whole county was mine to protect.